Alright, I'm recording now.
Remember to like and subscribe. They need it.
Yeah, it's gonna be our first video on the KPS YouTube channel.
Great. Well, let's just put that out there right on for the get go.
It's gonna be an amazing video. We've only got like 5 people here. It's gonna be amazing.
Well, yes. I mean, the less people, sometimes the conversations get interesting. But it's an interesting time. Now all we need is for someone to accidentally right click or left click and do that thing where they alt tab and then go back and then the bus just yeets out of nowhere.
That actually happened one time when Stuntman was in here.
Oh, that happened? No, I remember that.
Yeah, I do
I
too.
have done that, like, accidental. Like, I luckily
Wait,
don't.
what?
Yeah, I almost did that, though.
Daniel, have you been listening?
Yeah, but I was off in La La Land.
Oh, understandable.
Aren't we all?
I mean, we all get into La La Land sometimes.
Yeah, now that I'm not working for at least a month or two, this is where the zoning out begins, and this is also so in the last 2 weeks of me working, I was looking into buying like one of the newer MacBook Pros because the 2015 Air that I've been using for like the past 2 years, while it works, it's not great. Because, like when you're running video software and music plugins all at the same time, yeah, that's not good. But after doing some months of research, the newer MacBook Airs don't have fans in them. That's not good because that's the only reason I got by with that machine for the time it did, because the fans saved that thing from like heating up to the holy hell. But long story short, I paid for my dad to get a new MacBook Air, and I got to take his late 2021 MacBook Pro, the one with the HDMI port on it, which is just, a godsend because I don't have to like pay for like 6 different USB-C adapters for everything I gotta do. Just had to get 2.
Well, that sounds interesting.
It was, but it was totally worth it because like that thing, and the first thing I did with it was run Windows off of it.
Logical.
Well, I mean, there's, and then we're not talking like but basically there's a great software where virtual machines work on the Mac. You can run Windows XP on it, and it works like a breeze. And there was a time where an iOS app existed, and I put Windows 7 on an iPad Mini.
What?
That was, yeah.
Okay, Windows on a Mac I can understand, but Windows 7 on an iPad?
Yeah, we put Windows XP on an iPad as well. Why? Because here's the thing, Cat. Sometimes when you're a techie and the TISM hits, you get bored and you start getting ideas. And you'll go down the YouTube rabbit hole and you'll find something about, we put Windows 98 on an iPad Mini. And I said, wait, someone ran Half-Life on an iPad Pro running Windows. Okay? If that doesn't, that's just because the tech is different doesn't mean it can't do, anything. There's a I'm not sure, most of the self-checkout machines you see in a store, they're just running Windows and like a custom application.
I love those self-checkouts.
And some of the sounds they use are just ripped straight from Windows 2000. Like they're like people don't realize like when they go to a movie theater, like you sit down, you watch the film. Behind that is just two projectors linked up to a server with like some like encryption that like you don't get DVDs anymore. Like movies get shipped to a theater on a hard drive with a nice little decryption code. They plug that in, they decrypt it, and it gives them all the trailers. It gives them like the settings and everything. Everything's becoming networked. We're at the point where if I wanted to, I could remotely mix and do camera direction from a beach in Florida for the church I work at. Like that's how connected everything is getting. And I mean the AI thing doesn't help, that's where we are.
I think it's sad when a school has to shut down because the Wi-Fi goes out.
We didn't have to do that. People just kept working.
Same.
Like you're telling me your school had to shut down.
My school doesn't.
Wi-Fi.
But I've heard of like schools in the area that have had to because like most of their learning information is just connected over the internet on like other people's servers and crap, and I just don't understand why we're relying on that.
So they're not. So their stuff is not on a local server, or at least in like a Google cloud base where you can at least, if you get some sort of Wi-Fi going, you can access at least like Office 365 or Google. That choice.
Wait. So if I were to break like the internet lines or something, I'd have a free week off of school.
No, that's not how that works.
I know, I'm just screwing around.
But I just find it funny. Well, because I think the reasoning is because they have to connect up to Google servers or something, which is the most stupidest thing.
Well, maybe for DNS, but
and then you have YouTube videos too.
Oh, well, that could be because of like the way YouTube is set up for like a school system. Could be worse though. There are a couple schools in New York that got hit with ransomware like in the last like 2 years or something. So yeah, that's pretty bad. But that is like they were able to get the Wi-Fi working good enough for like. But there was a time where the internet did go down, but like people were able to still work and the day went on just fine. That is sad.
This gives me an idea.
No, stop. Don't let the intrusive thoughts win. We've been over this before. You know what? I'm gonna try and hop on my computer. I'm going to get out of bed now. I will be right back.
Alright. I should cancel routes for a day and say it's because of Wi-Fi. Well, there's a lot of tech talk today.
As per usual.
Yep. I love having Austin in this company.
Same. Chuck it.
Yep.
So, are you gonna get FS 25?
What about 25?
Are you gonna get it? Are you gonna buy the game or not?
Are you talking about like Farm Sim?
Yeah.
I don't know yet. I'm still thinking about it. I probably will though. I thought you were talking about Bus 25.
Oh no, not that pile of junk.
Anyways,
That thing is still broken at Midwest.
they're fixing it. I ought to call them, see how it's going.
They're probably busy scraping all the food up from the engine.
Probably. I love these new turn signal sounds.
To me, I gotta say, to me, FS 25 looks like FS 22.
In a way, yeah. You know, the ground deformation, I saw that this morning. That made me, you know, want it a little more. That ground deformation sounds nice.
We'll see.
I've been waiting on that for a long time.
And you might think I'm crazy, but I still play FS 13 sometimes.
That doesn't make you crazy. It's fine. I only play 22. I used to play 17, like, every so often, but I don't anymore.
What about 19?
I don't even have it installed anymore. It was taking up so much space on my computer from all the mods I had and everything. I'm just like, I can't have this on the computer anymore.
I'm kind of debating about getting rid of 15.
I never had 15.
It was kind of in between 13 and 17.
Well, that's because it is.
I still play 17 and 19 on a regular basis.
I've seen you play 19 a lot.
Yeah.
I am strictly 22. I won't play any other farm sim right now.
Speaking about that, probably after I sign off from here, I'm probably gonna jump on 19.
Alright.
One send back in.
10-4. Turn my ROR volume down. There we go.
110 clear.
10-4.
And I forgot to do this. 110 rail check.
10-4, 110. We can't hear you very well, Austin.
What school are you guys at now?
We are finishing up the high school right now. It's all the schools. It's everything just over the summer. And you can take whatever bus you want. I don't care. Alright, we'll see you, Flip. Is anyone else having trouble hearing Austin?
Yes.
You know what? Let me check something. Hang on a second.
We've had this issue before, so... And you fixed it before. Also, base to all drivers, for the sake of our own sanity, we aren't gonna do Linden Grove today. I'm the only one with Linden Grove, and I'm not gonna waste you guys' time. So, you guys are welcome.
Go right to the ES.
Yep, just go to ES.
Fine by me.
I don't even go to Linden Grove, so
Right, and that's why we're not doing it, because I'm the only one who does.
yeah, that's. Wow.
I'm not gonna waste you guys' time.
Thank you, we appreciate it.
You're very welcome.
Oh, but I guess that means Linden Grove had to walk to school, and you had to walk home from school.
I think Linden Grove is where all the rich kids live anyway, so like all the BMWs and all that fun stuff. So
And all the Ferraris and Lamborghinis.
wait, what?
And all the Lamborghinis and Ferraris.
Okay.
But let's not get too much into it, Daniel.
No. No. Here's the thing. I just had a lapse of mental judgment, and I thought he said something else for a second, and we will revisit this after the recording.
10-4. I'm gonna say we'll load at ES at 7.
Roger.
Oh, hey, Austin.
What's up?
I got like one more stop over here. This is the most pointless stop of all my stops. It's over here
Oh God.
by the highway. There's no houses around.
Yeah,
That's kind of pointless.
That seems like a bad place to live, right? It's like right by a highway too. People are driving with their brakes on, and that's not good.
.109 headed to King Westwood.
Roger.
Also, I did get somewhat of a KPS blooper video put together. However, it's very short, and I don't know if I want to put it on YouTube. Should I or should I not? It's only like a minute long. We haven't had that many group subs.
Just send it here.
You know, we could either A, watch it after routes, or B, have me put it on YouTube. Or we could do both.
You could also just put
Do
it
both.
in Discord, depending on the file size.
Love to see how big the file is.
You will.
Alright. I mean, they aren't too terribly funny, but they're somewhat funny.
Alright, look, I'm up for whatever today.
Like that. Remember that one time when that first day of routes when Austin was like pacing around the KC parking lot? Trying to figure, that's like the first
because
one.
I was like, because I wasn't sure where the exit was or whatever.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
And then there was Daniel going over the railroad tracks. I won't spoil too much else. I think there's a couple of clips from that field trip we had too.
Oh no.
that was fun.
Yes, it was.
We'll just load when everybody's ready. It's 7:01, so. Base to 110 and 117. Are you guys ready to load?
Emperor.
117 ready.
All right, once me and Austin park, you guys can start loading. All right, everybody may begin loading at ES. And I'm gonna say we'll leave at 7:05. Base to all ES drivers, you are clear to depart. You're done? Austin?
See?
You said you were done with your route?
Can confirm.
Alright, 10-4. Are you gonna head out or are you gonna stay?
No, I'll stick around.
Alright.
I got nothing better to
Today was fun.
do. Indeed.
Today I learned two things. Number one, Austin installs, what was it, Windows 7 on an iPad. And,
I put Windows on anything I can.
well, I mean,
Specifically Windows 98.
anything but an iPad, Austin. An iPad.
Chill cat. I put Windows on a Raspberry Pi.
That's
hell,
better.
I ran Windows 98 on a Nintendo Wii.
Hey.
For real?
Yes, for real.
Also, anyways, I also learned that schools can be canceled because of Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I know, it's a new one for me too. I mean, the recent thing that happened in the last like couple of years. At one point, I went into work one day, and like an hour later, one of the other techs came in back to the office and said, so there's a problem with the water in the district, and they, we can't work without, like running water and all that stuff. So, we're leaving. They said, oh, really? And I said, well, why couldn't you say that earlier before all the buses started coming in? I've learned that, like, if I'm at that building, like, 2:50, I gotta be not near the school by 2:15. That's when all the buses go into the parking lot area.
Oh boy. Also, we missed a very important day 4 days ago.
What?
The day before the 4th of July. KPS's 1 year anniversary.
Happy 1 year anniversary. Cheers.
I mean, it's not that exciting. I mean, it's lasted a whole year.
Yes, that's a good sign.
And I still have my sanity.
That's also a good sign.
Yeah.
Because there are many companies that last longer for years, and but the sanity has gone out the window.
And there's some companies that close down within 2 months. Cough, cough, Floyd.
Can't confirm.
Well, anyways.
I mean, there was a time where I hosted a server for not Floyd, but I think Austin Lyric might have owned it. It was called Everett Valley Schools. I set the server up. Not even a week later or 2 weeks later, that page shut down. I think all the drivers got transferred to Floyd. Okay, the one funny Floyd County Schools story that I can share. I was at work mixing sound for a theater performance. And all of a sudden, I start getting a phone call. I put down my phone. Not even a couple seconds later, my phone rings again. I look at my phone. Well, it's Chris. And he's like, so the Floyd rodeo is happening right now, and the server is not working. And I'm saying, okay, I will try to do something now, but I am at work right now. I think he was expecting, that the problem could be fixed that very second, without the magical term of patience.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that was fun. All I had to do was reboot it, but like he was I guess. I mean, it's a bus rodeo. I mean, I don't.
We were gonna do one with Floyd, and then they shut down.
I will say this from a personal standpoint. I think it's a good thing that did not happen.
I mean, that'd be fun, but it also wouldn't.
Yeah, those rodeos are. There's something. They're definitely something.
It was basically total chaos when we did it with Patience.
Yes, that was. I heard things about that one.
.109 turning back into lot.
Roger. 110 return to the barn.
The barn.
Yeah.
Whatever we're gonna call it.
Let's call it the barn. We're gonna call it the barn from now on.
Okay, so instead of saying 10-4, we can say EIEIO.
Yes.
Oh wow, look at that.
And 17's at the barn.
E-I-E-I-O. .109 doing a child check.
EIEIO 109.
Why did we do this?
Wait, was Daniel the one who just asked that?
No, that was me.
Well,
I mean, I know the answer. I know the answer.
Okay.
That was a rhetorical question.
Alright.
We are a bunch of kids.
We are a bunch of kids.
That's the thing. Even when you become an adult, your childhood is still sad.
I'm a 12-year-old trapped in a 22-year-old's body.
Old McDaniel had a bus. Yeah.
Watch it.
I can't even say this stuff without laughing.
EIEIO.
Base to Old McDaniel 110.
Go ahead.
What's your status?
I'm on the highway.
Are you heading back to the barn?
Yep.
E-I-E-I-O.
Yeah, but I see two sleds. I see two sleds off in the distance.
E-I-E-I-O.
Okay.
Old McDaniel had a bus. E-I-E-I-O. We've overused the joke. What people are missing out on a lot? The people that didn't show up.
Oh man.
One time back at lot.
E-I-E-I-O.
Right from the barn.
And 110, remember, it's not a lot anymore. It's a barn.
Wait, so what would the schools be?
Sheds.
That's slaughterhouses.
Slaughterhouses.
I am recording, jeez.
Okay, well, good. I mean, as long as we get the EIEIO part.
Well, that fair point, fair point. Hello, Daniel.
Howdy.
Alright, I think I'm gonna end the recording.